What's up? Let's see where we at. See where we at. All right. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Evans here with another draft prospect video. Today we're going to talk about Trevor Penning, left tackle from University of Northern Iowa. Stands at a whopping, and let me make sure I get this right. Let's just say he real tall. Stands at a whopping 6'7", 322 pounds. May 15th birthday. He's a May baby. Day after mine. Team Tars, baby. But let's get into Trevor Penning's film, and we can have an idea of what we think about him. He's another one of the guys they talked about being a first-round guy. Had a decent Senior Bowl. I didn't watch the game. I watched kind of some of the reps in practice. Didn't watch the game. But I think the practice reps are more important than the actual game in the Senior Bowl. But that's my 2 cents. So let's start off with Trevor Penning versus North Dakota State. I think the Jackrabbits is what their mascot is. All right, here we go. What up, Big Gump? Appreciate you for tuning in. So Penning is number 70. He's the left tackle for UNI, Northern Iowa. So he's here. I'm gonna keep it up. I always forget my keyboard when I do this. He's right here. And what you're going to see on these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, first 9 plays, you're going to see a physically dominant person. Let's just go through. You're going to see a physically dominant person. He jumped in. Oh, I'm supposed to start at 157. See that? Now here we go. This is Penning right here. Physically dominating. I told you. Physically dominating. 56 or 54, whatever, trying to get wide to get a little angle on this pass rush. Decent kick slide. But now, and 54 has decent, leverage on him. 6 helps a little bit, but that's mostly 70. And that's a real chip block too. 6 helps a little bit, but that's mostly 70. And the reason, you could say, well, yeah, that's all 6 or whatever. He gonna continue to do stuff like this. And this is the best. I don't want to call him D2. I can't remember if they're D2 or not. But North Dakota State is one of the better D2 schools out there. They're always in that championship game of the FCS championship, or 1AA, whatever the classification is now. Look at Penny. Look at that. Watch this block. And again, he just physically dominates this competition. This is Penning right here. He gonna physically dominate this level of competition. What up, Zeke? You're just manhandling that cat, or that kid rather. Just driving him off the screen. And had this been a play that hits over here, you out the gate. Had it been a play that hits over there, you out the gate. What's the next one? 308. All right, here we go again. Again, left tackle. Physically dominating. He's able to get his hands on this guy. 54 again. And he tight this time, so he ain't got to move much. He's just able to not out technique him. He's just stronger and bigger than that kid. He hasn't done anything technique wise to wow me. He's just stronger and bigger than the kid he's going against right now. But he's 6'7", and you can't coach that. You can't coach that. 329 is the next one. And you can tell a lot of these plays in succession. Oh, I got 329. This wide shot. Must have did something and ran a guy out of the screen. All right. Now, this is outside zone to his side. So it'll be outside zone, kind of like a split zone left. He needs to try to get, and we'll see it better on the back view. He needs to try to get on this side of this guy and try to hook, trying to set the edge. That's what he needs to try to do. He can't get there. Can't get there. And even though it's a play, you still got to run it like it's outside zone. Still got to run it like it's outside zone. Even though it's a pass, not a play. But again, look at the end. He's just way much more physical and stronger than this 54. Why they just throw him like a toy? And then just walk off. He's so much bigger and stronger than these cats. It's almost, I ain't gonna say it's unfair, but it's almost. We should get him to do anything, do whatever it takes. I don't know about all that. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'm setting you up for the okie doke. I'm already setting you up for the okie doke. 416. Let's see what we got here. 416. Right here, left tackle. Great down block. Great down block. Great down block. They running power. Great down block. I think he gives too much of it. No, he don't, because 75 went too far. So he does a good job of overcompensating for 75. But the bad thing is, this is his guy here. He has to get to this guy on second level. That's his second level block. And because he went so hard down on a down block, this is going to be tough for him to get to, because this guy's scraping over the top, which is what he's supposed to do. Good thing he stops. Penn is able to square him up. But he don't keep his feet going. He gets his hand on him, but get close to him. O-lineman want to get close to him. Get close to your guys. If the closer you get to him, the more you can hold him. Just don't stop your feet. Now his guy's able to get in on that tackle because he stopped his feet. If I'm not mistaken, 52 is his guy. See if I can get back to it real quick. Yep, 52 is his guy. All right, let's go to the next play. 420. 452. You'll see a lot of these are just in a row. If you go watch this whole game, you'll see him body slamming, bench pressing, and anytime he get his hands on these kids, he is mauling them. All right, pinning here. My bad. I don't know if they hold hands right here for spacing purposes or what, but they do it on both sides. I would like to know why they kind of do that. That'd be interesting to know. See. Watch the kicks. Well, first of all, let's look at the stands. I feel like, I personally, and I've never been 6'7", so I could be wrong, personally feel like that foot needs to be closer to here instead of way out there. But me at 5'9", 5'10", have never been 6'7", 6'6", or whatever. So I don't know if his body physically can't get it under him like that. I feel like that leg's too wide. But I could be nitpicking. Good initial. See, and he don't get much movement in that. If that foot is up under him, he'll get a better kick, in my opinion. In my 2 cents, He'll get a better kick. He almost had to like double kick almost. Watch it. Bam bam. Before he even really moved that front foot. But if that foot was up under him further, he'd get that initial kick, then he could slide with the post foot. And this is the part I do not like. And I'm gonna use the word change direction. And when I use change direction with O lineman, I don't necessarily mean like a DB being able to flip his hips and go. I use change direction with different players in different in different ways. Him being able to change direction. Look how close his feet getting together on the slide. See that? He don't have a base. He don't have a base. That's too close. He almost clapping his heels almost. So he went from too close to, I think, too wide. Now he crossing over. Now the dude gonna change directions on him. That's what you never should do, crossover as a lineman. Never. Never. He got to keep his base. He got to keep a good base. That way he can change directions on a dime, so to speak, for O lineman. You can't clap. He ain't clapping the heels together like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, but they getting pretty damn close. All right, next one. 523. All right, pinning here. Let's see what we got. Not bad at moving. Not bad at moving. But see this dude right here that's about to make this tackle? Guess who's supposed to be blocking him? And he's not blocked. Now, let me show you the effect of not getting your block. Because pinning misses. Now 67 has to take another guy, and then they got a free guy down, coming downhill. Pinning misses. Now 67 got to try to block that dude, which 67 should be on this dude, and they should be out the gate. Should be out the gate. Now let me show you how egregious this miss is. Now we get a better view of it. It's right here. He's pulling out right here. Is this buck sweep? It looks like some form of buck sweep. See, that's bad. Bury this dude. This is a DB. Bury him. Bury this cat right here. One-on-one block. And because he didn't bury him, they allowed them to get a tackle for loss. TFL, because you missed your block. But I don't know how well he moves in space, though. That's the point of me saying this. I'm saying all that to say I don't know how well he moves in space. 6 minutes is the next one. All right. Left tackle. Now, I'm wondering, did they change their sets, or did he just choose not to kick slide right here? This is, are they just trying to quick set? Did they change what they were doing, or what? Because none of them really pass set. They all just kind of quick set. Maybe that's an RPO. That's play action. Linebackers did come up. How well is he? Now he's engaged. I think his hand needs to be under here though, because you can call that holding. If he get his hand inside of him and hold him, that's different. That was a decent job of mirroring him. Got away from him though. Look at his feet. Let's see if his feet the reason he got away from him. Well, he's too far away anyway. You want to get that dude. You want to be damn that kissing that dude. You want to close. As an O lineman, you want to close that space. You want to be hat to hat. You want to be hat to hat. Because you get him hat to hat, you can pretty much do what you want with him. They'll never call holding. If you get him hat to hat and that hand inside, they'll never call that. But again, you finish watching this game, and I got one more play on this game. Right here. Pinning's here. Now that ain't bad for a kick slide. That looked pretty darn good. And dude's way wide, like way outside the tight end. That's not bad for a kick slide. Come on with it. Bam, bam, bam. One more. I think if he trusted it, one more kick, he'd have been face to face with me. He wouldn't allow that rip right there. Now I've seen that call holding in these recent NFL playoffs. I've seen that call holding, but they didn't call. They called something on somebody else, but they got a decent play out of it. But the kick slide part of it wasn't bad. You just gotta trust it one more time. You gotta trust it. Gotta trust it. All right. Now this is North Dakota State. Fellow, I can't forget what level they're at. They're FCS, a fellow FCS team. Their first game was against who's their first game was it against? Hold on, let me see. I got it because we about to go into it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me switch games. Iowa State, that's who it was. Iowa State. So we got Iowa State up. Got some notes on it too. So where's my time? First play of the game versus Iowa State. And this is the very first play I watched pinning right here. He is about, oh, I went too far. God dog it. All right, this is pinning. First play I watched. He about to slap the smoke out of this kid. Watch it. Get him. And I'm thinking, okay, he's a lower, I don't want to say class. He plays on a lower level, but he got the tools to play D1. Or could have played D1. That's what I'm seeing on his first play. All right, let's go to 7 minutes because from here to 7 minutes. Is a lot of meh, yeah, Oh, okay, maybe a lot of play. Now he's left tackle here. Oh, I picked the wrong one. My bad. I picked the tight end. Sorry, I highlighted the tight end. He's the big one, the huge one. Oh, they tackle over. That's what they are. They tackle over, I think. So he's here. I pressed the wrong button. My bad. Why did I pick this one? Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, that's him. That's him right there. Talk about him getting in space. That's why I picked this one. See him work in space. Again, this is the right guy. I hit it right the first time. This is the right guy. Let's see him try to work in space. Just whiff. And granted, this is a DB. Granted, that's a DB. But still. Got to get something on him. Got to. And I just don't know how comfortable I am with maybe running something outside where he has to get out there, or a screen where he has to get out there. Let's go to 840. His size is phenomenal. His feet in certain aspects of football are okay. In space, not very good. Not very good. Let's see, I got 840. All right. Get a wider guy, not as wide as number 54 was, in the NDSU game. Let's see what we get. Good kick. Another good kick. Third good kick. Now, what I do like, because he's not really attacking him like full out, so he takes that arm and helps his guard out. His eyes went in right there, but he still can do something to 34. Now I do like that part of his game. He helping his buddy out, even though his buddy getting choked out. He's helping his buddy out without messing up the integrity of the pocket. All right, now his eyes go back to 34. 34 is still kind of half rushing. 34 may have the back because the back is right here too. So 34 may be kind of half rushing because the back is right there behind Penning, which you can't see because he's Andre the Giant. So he's still helping his guy out right here. I like it. Still helping his guy out. So just the ability to have that length, you can't coach that. Whatever his wingspan is, the fact that he can help control help the guard control that other guy, and still have the wherewithal to, if his guy come to disengage and work on his guy, you can't coach that length. That's one thing that's gonna go, wherever he go, you can't coach that length. Let's go to 12-10. I wrote the words good feet beside 12-10. All right, 12:06, close enough. I wrote the words good feet beside this one. All right, Penning is here. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. And then the guy didn't just straight off go. He was able to kind of pick him up and put him down and keep the guy in front of him. Really ain't have to turn. Watch now, do you mirror him? See, he can't change direction like he want to, but he a big old dude. He got him off balance. Now he realized he know he going backwards because he's spinning that way, but he just can't change direction that fast. See that extra step, that momentum, all that momentum going. And his change direction don't mean the same thing as a DB backpedaling and stuff like that. It just mean him being able to stick that foot in the ground and to help back to get back to where he came from. I got one more, I think. 12:45. 12:45 I got catching. So I think he's catching a defensive end or whoever he's blocking. I think this is it. 12:40 maybe. He just catching. He ain't really shooting them hands. Watch him just catch. He ain't gonna really put them hands in the pistol holder and drive them hands up to the armpit, up under the armpits. He got him wide and he just catching. Got him outside the shoulder pass now. Guys running them backwards. Got leverage on him. The only reason he takes this guy to the ground because he's 6'7", 309,000 pounds. That's the only reason. That's bad, and the flag is probably on him. The flag is probably on him. So if you go back and please watch for your own self. Don't take everything I say, word for word. If you go back and watch the South Dakota State game, you'll see him get his hands on kids and just basically whoop them. He's so much stronger, so much bigger, so much more athletic than those kids, with the exception of a few plays where he got to change direction where they may get him. Now, you bring him up here versus a D1 team. This is Iowa State, I think, and he looks average. He looks mortal. So all that, and this may be a hot take, it may not be. All that first round talk, I don't see it. I don't see it. And somebody could prove me wrong in the comment section and show me, but all that first round talk, he got some traits now. I don't even know second round. He might be a third or fourth round guy. Now, depending on what team get him at third or fourth round, I think it'd be a steal. But if somebody jumps up and take this guy in the first round, I don't know if it's gonna pan out like that. In my evaluation of these two games and the other game I just watched without stopping. But that's my 2 cents on Trevor Penning, man. And I wish I could see all the Senior Bowl reps. I really wish I could see all the Senior Bowl reps, but I can't. And he had some decent. The few reps I saw, they were decent, but I would have liked to seen them all. And I would like to have seen him play, not better competition, but better competition. Because even North Dakota State, they're one of the better teams at that level, and he ain't, he dominated when he got his hands on him. But if he couldn't get his hands on him, if it was a guy that had some kind of about it, he didn't have the to go back with it. So he basically had to get his hands on and fall on people. That's what he was doing versus lesser competitions. Getting his hands on people, falling on them because they couldn't do nothing with him. So, do you think he's a guard instead of a tackle? Possibly, possibly could possibly be a guard. I think he moves okay for a guard. He could possibly be a guard. Somebody play him at guard, that'd probably be a better pick than playing him at tackle. But that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna put him on the big board, and if he make the top 50, if he make my top 50, so be it. But and the only reason he's up there now because I hadn't done 50 people. But that's my 2 cents on Trevor Penning. If you like or dislike or have an ulterior, if you see something different, put it down in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe if you're new here. I appreciate it. We're pushing the channel is growing again. The draft content is growing the channel again, so I appreciate that. Everybody that's in the Patreon, everybody that hits the Cash App, everybody that does the PayPal, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the support, and I'll see you soon. We're gonna move to some guards here starting tomorrow. I think Slayer may be the first guard I do from Georgia because I got a couple of those Georgia games already, and that's what we're looking at tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace. Let's see what favorite he talked about today, Cooch. He got that dog. Yeah, Miss Antoine, I see he got that dog, but I ain't see that dog versus this team. I saw that dog versus those FCS teams. I ain't see that dog versus a D1. This is Iowa State. So what would that dog have looked like versus Bama or Georgia or, some of those teams where you're going to see NFL talent. So we'll see. We'll see. When he played lesser competition, he did show some dog. He was like, if you go back and watch that South Dakota State game, whatever it is, the first game I showed, Yellow Jackets, Jackrabbits, he punished them kids. I felt sorry for some of them. He was just flinging them around like he was Andre the Giant, and they was